Hello everyone, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and we are doing a tour video today of the apartment complex and offices that I created for the Newcrest collab. We're converting Newcrest into a commercial space, myself and a couple of my friends. And originally this was supposed to be a build video, but that didn't quite work out simply because I lost some of my footage. I think I deleted it accidentally when I was cleaning up, and the last two videos that I did, it didn't record either. So I was like, okay, well, I have to scrap it completely and just do a quick tour video. So I'm hoping that we don't stay too long. I'm trying to make this as short as possible as well. So my friend, the Mad Boho, she made this a lot over here, which was a series of townhouses in Newcrest, as well as like townhouses and maker space, etc. So next to it, I wanted to do a bit of a more modern feel condominium space, as well as commercial spaces, because keeping in mind that this is what the look that we're going for. So I know it's a little bit unusual, but we'll start with the bathrooms. So I have two bathrooms on either side of the lots, as you can probably see. So this little space here is one of the bathrooms, this one right here. I just put in some, let's just go in and see quickly, and it's literally the same exact feature on the other side. So it's just like a bathroom. Oops, something sticking out here, with two sinks and stalls, some bathroom stalls. And it's the same on the other side as well. I also made like this bus shelter. I forgot to color my ceilings. I forgot that's something that we can do now. As excited as I was for it. So this is like the bus shelter, well, the tram or whatever, the rail. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. As you can see, these lots are not built yet, but we're coming to it. I have one more build in this area, which I'm going to be working on next. So we have that. So this is the bus stop area, and as you can see, the driveway through here. Let me just make the thing go. The driveway through here, so you can drive in and out if you want to, but then you can also just wait for the bus. As you can see, my sim self is just here chilling out. We do have two workable residential areas, which is this one way to the top, another one all the way on the corner over there. But we're going to start at the bottom, or maybe we should start at the top and work our way down instead. So I made this like a apartment feel. We'll go through here. So the entrances to the apartment complexes are like through here. There's these smaller spaces here, and the wider spaces with the plants, etc., are for business places. So right now I have it set as a residential space, which is why there's only one sim here, my sim. And so at the top, I decided to make this one like more of a condo, a wider condo. So when you come in through the door, after you come upstairs, do all the whole upstairs bit, you come in through the door. There's the entryway here and an open kitchen. I did not furnish it fully, like I did not properly stock it up, etc. I kept it very bare bones and minimal, because I think just try and keep costs down, for one, and for two, I just want whoever decides to download it to be able to add their own things to it. A very simple bathroom. It's very compact, very tiny, and through here is the living room space. I mean, I know we could fit so much more in here, but I wanted it kind of open and inviting, kind of. And the bed right over here, so it's like a studio type thing. And we do have a lovely backyard area, and this one is here. You don't see too much, but we're gonna come back to that. I don't want to show off everything too fast. So this is basically the upstairs area. Now if we go through all the other places are literally just filled in rooms. I've filled in all of the rooms. Let's just go out through this way instead. I've filled in all of the rooms with the foundation. just to make it look like it's filled up the spaces and you can't really access it, just like you would in a regular apartment. This other apartment is way tinier. It's a single style apartment, but I actually closed off and made some actual rooms. So as you can see, this is like, as soon as you walk in through the door, again, the hallway is similar. Similar hallway to the other one, but as soon as you walk in, and the doors are workable, you can actually go in and in the balcony, but I didn't make it so that you can. Oops, sorry. So this is the kitchen area, and this is floating, but that's okay. Small and tiny, compact, and this is the living room space. I don't know why I put this on the floor with the television almost touching the ceiling, just to be able to pass through, etc. This is the bathroom, very tiny, and an even tinier bedroom, like a tiny space. And as much as the spaces are limited, I imagine here it's still very expensive to live here, because it's kind of like a bougie type place. That's what I imagine anyway. Oops, it's getting to night. So let me just quickly change that, because I do want you guys to see the full effect of it during the course of the day. Okay, guys, so I have turned the time back so that we can, continue with the tour. So downstairs, there are 3 office spaces. I wanted to make this more of an office type build than anything too commercial, etc. Ooh, the lemons are coming in the residential areas. Let's just quickly take a quick look. I put in lemon trees in both areas for the residential spaces, so I imagine that they can go out there, pick their stuff outside, etc. So we're going to go through this office space first. This is actually the office of a therapist. I know psychology is an option in there, and so I decided to make this little office space. I feel like it was a little bit more modern. It's a little modern space, and so this is reception. This is the waiting area. When you come in, you can grab a little book, make the space feels a little bit warm and inviting. Through here is the outside sitting area, for you to have your lunch or whatever. This is the therapist's office. So we do have like a desk and filing cabinets over here, and some ethnic wall art. And this is like the counseling session couch, I guess you could say. And I imagine the reason why there's a bag of toys is because this person specializes in child therapy, maybe. So there's always like, things to make a child less anxious, etc., or nervous during a session. So the space has like this calming, fun vibe going through, which I actually like. And I imagine that the walls and the glass and everything is soundproof, etc. This is a small dining area where, well, not dining area, I mean, you can grab your coffee, you can grab snacks if you have it, etc., and you eat outside here in like this enclosed patio here. And like I said, I imagine that because this is a private office, the glass, what am I talking about, the windows are soundproof. So there's that. I like this space a lot. It was one of my favorite spaces to do. I did also a lawyer's office, and let's just go up quickly. I did a lawyer's office and a freelancer's office as well, space as well. So this here, we're going down. This is the lawyer's space. So I kind of kept as well the type of decorations outside in the form of landscaping. I kept each one different to suit the style of who I imagine who actually works here, like the owner of the space. So when you come in through here, you can see it's a very narrow space. There is reception through here, and seating waiting area is here. This is a very like modern field build. So I imagine like the paralegals, etc., are working through this space here, where you can see they have all their files, all their research books, etc. The receptionist also has like this filing cabinet right here, and this is one of the office spaces, or rather the only office enclosed office for the lawyer, where there are two persons sitting here, and you know, just privacy, whatever. But if you privacy blinds, I should have said. If you do want to change around the space, that's completely fine. Make it work for you however best you can. I really created all of this space, not so much so for me to be able to use this this particular office. I really want to concentrate maybe on using the therapist and the freelancer space. I believe that is what I would put in my gameplay. That's why I would use it in my gameplay. And this is a conference room with a coffee pot. Here this time we don't have a mini fridge or anything, and the spaces is very cramped, as you can see. And just out here is just two sitting spaces, so they all have there's no enclosed lunchroom, so you would have to go out to eat out to use the, I mean, practically it doesn't really work, because I mean, I wanted to put vending machines and all of that, but I didn't feel like it fit the aesthetic of the place very well. So I wasn't sure where I was going to put it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, in the lobby on both sides of the residential area, is that I put the notice board up, and I put the mailbox area here, and there's access to the backyard only through the residential entrances. So this is one of my other favorite spaces, is the freelancers space. So now, you know, the Sims 4 offers several freelance careers, and I try to incorporate different things in there. So when you come in, it is of course the reception area, and if you hear the rooster crowing in the background, sorry, nothing I can do about it. I don't live on a farm. I live on an island where these things roam free. Think of Sulani, where you see the chickens running around. It's pretty much the same thing here. So this is an enclosed office. This is probably the manager's office. I put the ball there, the crystal ball there, just for fun, just to have it. And I imagine occasionally when there are announcements, etc., which would probably be very annoying, they would grab the megaphone and just shout out in this area here, although like it's not even anything that you need to shout out and talk about, but whatever. So yeah, so and then here is I think this one is a designer, I believe. I put stuff down here for them, and I think she's just a little bit messy, the person who works here, because you know, can see everything is just kind of scattered all over the place. She does have her board here where she has her contracts, etc. This person over here, which I assigned for a male sitting space, or maybe just like a tomboy or whatever, just a little bit sloppy as well. As you can see, the dirty mug is just sitting here with the coffee stains running down. You can see that maybe like all inside it, the cup is stained as well, but this one is a photographer. Over on this side is an artist. I guess they probably do a lot of the you know, just putting together the artistic works for the space. This is just my girl here, just cooling out, playing, because she has nothing else for her to do. But what, you know, what else is there to do whilst I show off the space? And over here we have this space, I believe is for the writer. It's just a little bit more organized. You can see the notepad here to jot down notes, etc. Yeah, so let's just continue through. The back door, it's the same thing basically. It's just an additional seating space. So here we have the outside sitting area. It's not anything to shout about. I imagine like it's just very, yeah, it's just this space, so it's not anything to shout about. Just like the other spaces, I feel like less effort was put into this space at the back for like eating, etc., but it is what it is, unfortunately. And we're just going to go straight through the fence to get into this space here. Okay guys, my apologies, but I'm gonna have to continue the tour like this because I'm having trouble with my mouse. for whatever reason. Okay, so this in the residential area, well, the extension of the residential living area in the backyard is a gym. So the residents can come over here and just you know, work out, etc. I did put in a small pool, nothing to shout about. Just a simple space. The outside area is not, it's like I said, it's not anything to shout about. And I don't imagine that the non-residents, I imagine like you need to have a card to access these spaces, because you're not a resident, like, so the office personnel can't come in the back here and make use of the space. And over here we just have a laundromat, so you can come do your laundry downstairs. Again, not anything, let me just put the walls down. Yeah, not anything too much, it's just a simple laundry room area, whatever. And so concludes the tour of the build. I'm sorry, towards the end it became a little bit janky and confusing, but yeah, but I have intentions though of using the freelancer space and maybe the therapist space as well for personal gameplay. So I will be converting this into I guess like an office type build or generic lot or whatever, but make it so that it's definitely for use for that use instead of residential. But you can flip through and use it for whichever lot that you decide that you want to use it for. It should work completely fine. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the screenshots right now, for those of you who prefer to see the stills. And I will see you again in my next video. I'll see you then. Goodbye.